Welcome back. Oh man, this game. It's so simple. So simple. But we need to get this order out of the way over here. So let's get a good selection of radish planted. That promises to be a lot of radish. And then we'll do one row. Oh, we don't even have enough butter crunch. For even one row. For that. And then we'll get our rads. Big selection of rads. That's basically 2,000 rads. Okay, what is going on? The worst possible problem, pH issues. All right. Let's think about this first. Oh, we got it up here too? All right, let's check all of these. pH 5.7 to 6.8. 5.7 to 6.8. It's barely in that range. We need a big pH boost. For that one. Matter of fact, let's get some sunflowers in the ground. And on this, wait a minute. What do we have here? Butter crunch. What is this? 6.1 to 6.4. Oh, that's a tight range. I think I'm gonna hand drop this. And this one, 5.8 to 7.1. Okay. I think that's about right. Though, I might want one special row. I can't afford it. We'll just start with a little half row. And get this arugula going. Oh, I did all that radish and our storage was full. Pain. What's our storage level? 3,000. Luckily, radish grows quickly, so we might still be able to pull that off. Whether we have the money to pull it off is a whole different question. Oh, this is all arugula. Not at all what I wanted. All right, hold on. Let's think for a second. So we just need this arugula to come in, and then we can get this order out of the way. You know, it's the one that's basically closest to cancellation. Radish storage full again. Arugula takes a while to grow, but we should be okay. Why are these acres complaining? Okay. This arugula is taking a very long time. I really shouldn't sit here and watch this. Got a couple pH problems. Corn wants 2 to 6.2. This is just slightly over. We need a slight reduction. Boy, that new land is getting real expensive. Arugula and bok choy. Man, we're having pH problems all over the place. 5.9 to 6.6. An ever so slight improvement. Bok choy wants 5.9 to 7.2. Another slight increase. Let's just go big here. We need lots of carrot. Oh, we already have a lot of carrot planted. I guess we could plant some more. More arugula, huh? Oh, we already got arugula in the ground. Looks like we need some potassium. My guess, we probably need to improve our arugula storage. Let's grab these carrots. Do a little chemical replenishment of the soil here. Couple of hits of corn, maybe? We need a slight reduction in pH. How do we have all these radishes and we still don't have any radishes? Oh, because they're down here in all these other orders. I see. We planted way too much bok choy. Make sure we have the storage for it. Over 10 grand now. It's getting expensive. Looks like a little arugula would be a good idea. See if we can grab these carrots. Maybe grab some of these carrots. Of course, now we don't have enough radishes. Whoops. That's the harvester, not the planter. I need to plant a bunch of radishes. How's that bok choy still low? We need a few more radish seeds. Bok choy. Oh boy. We need a big increase in pH. Can I plant? Big harvest time. Big harvest time. pH 5.8. Probably needs a slight increase, right? Of course. Radish sunflower butter crunch. How do I add this one? I guess it'll come to me later. I'm technically having a hard enough time keeping up with what I got. No need to add any more. We're plowing in whatever's left, we're plowing it in. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay, let me think for a second. Where are we on the harvest box? Tomato, bell pepper, and chili. Tomato, bell pepper, chili. Tomato, bell pepper, and chili. I somehow put all of those in incorrectly. There we go. And then we'll give each one a little bit of a boost. We don't have anywhere near the kind of seeds that we're used to dealing with here. Chili. Tomato. Bell pepper. And then we need cabbage. That's 400 cabbage. We need another 600 cabbage. A 1,000 arugula. Boy, oh boy, that's gonna be a lot. $900 rads. Tomato pH 6 to 8. Slight increase. Do a little cultivation. I don't like my odds on this most left order. We'll wait for all those chilies to come in. Whoa, storage full on chili. All right, let's replow everything. And then I think we should just use the big plow. The big plow. And we've got some cash, so let's get some fertilizer down. That last row's new land. Okay, so now I should be able to use a building for a... Where is it? Packing station. Okay, so now the packing station is taking corn, sunflower, tomato, bell pepper, and chili, and turning it into this subscription box, basically. And then we're going to turn the harvest box on. See if we can squeeze one of these out before Monday. And let's check our finances. Pay off a chunk of these loans. We've got to improve something. What are we using a lot of? The ratatouille. Let's make that high end. And we already did it for the sunflowers. So we can make our own fuel a little more efficiently. Okay. I'm thinking bok choy. Let's just take it left to right. We need 3,000 rads. And then some carrot. We've got 4 harvest boxes and 1 subscriber, so that should cause some additional subscribers to sign up. Oh, our storage is maxed out on that. $5,962 or 52. All right, well, we can fit all that. That's fine. I should have squeezed in some sunflowers in this. We'll do it right after. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? 9,000 bok choy? Do we even have the storage for that. Bok choy is 5,000, so we need a whole separate silo for more bok choy alone just to fill this order. And it basically needs to be a maxed silo as well. That's a lot of bok choy. So now we have 3 subscribers. I wouldn't mind doing a jam box. But man, I don't even know what it takes to make a jam box. We'd have to have a whole nother situation. Right now we got to figure out 9,000 bok choy. That's 5,000 bok choy planted. Oh, I was going to improve my biofuel permit, but I guess I'll hold off on that. Let's get another order. What's this? Chives? They're throwing a whole nother thing at me now. I like to see how much storage is available. Five-row cultivator, yes please. I'm waiting for whole sections of this to be ready to harvest. I'm waiting for whole sections to harvest before I send out the harvest combines. They are not really pulling in that much bok choy. How much is the bok choy harvest? 1 to 7? We're getting all those low-end ones? That's not possible. Replow and replant, I guess. We're still not cranking out enough diesel. This might be an easy order for us to take out. Cabbage and chili. Plus, it'll help with the harvest boxes. And then we can put in a single line of chives. Since it's a new, they only want a very small amount of that. I'm thinking we should be okay to start in on the next order. Which the rad's actually getting close to cancellation. We don't have enough chilies. We'll have to get that next time. Okay, what is going on here? All right, so we've got the bok choy. We just need... Oh, I didn't plant any butter crunch. All right, hold on. Let's grab this. And then we're plowing under anything else that's left. And we're going to make this our butter crunch. Then we'll collect that. And maybe we'll specifically collect this. Let's get in here with the cultivator, take out these weeds. We ran out of seeds and this stuff instantly died. Or no, the pH is wrong. 6.1 on 6. A slight increase to the pH balance. chilies. What kind of pH does the chili want? 6 to 7, 8. It's right on 6. I mean, I could improve it ever so slightly, I suppose. Or increase it ever so slightly. Butter Crunch, 6.1 to 6.4. It's a tight range. I need a -3. Let's see if we can get this out of the way. All right. The most likely to be canceled order is fulfilled. We've got 30 harvest boxes. I want more subscribers. I guess the fact that we're only doing harvest boxes is probably not attracting the maximum number of subscribers. Another round of bok choy. Ooh, that's still not enough. That's getting closer. Oh, looks like we need some water here. Ooh, more water. Our fields are getting a little dry. Man, that bok choy is hard to harvest in mass quantities. That center row's got soil compaction issues. Woo, right on the edge. $2,000 sunflowers planted. I probably need to go another one just so we have enough for additional things like diesel fuel. Sunflower seeds. What pH balance do they require? 6 to 7, 8. This peat moss is a slight reduction. We'll give everybody some rock dust. That's going to be a lot of sunflowers. Let's increase our storage a little bit. Matter of fact, I should probably go big on storage for sunflowers. Still want to be able to see, so that's probably as deep as we're going to go. And then let's gather one more time. Any chance that's enough sunflowers? Oh, thank goodness. Cabbage and bell pepper. Let's just make sure we have enough bell pepper in the ground. And then I think the rest of this is probably... I mean, we need a good chunk of radish, but this is so much radish all by itself. Something like that, I think, is a good chunk. A couple of our bell peppers are not happy with us. What's the pH balance? Oh, I assumed it was pH balance, but it looks like it's also water. And it's still pH balance. Pepper 6 to 7, 8. It's right at 6. So a slight increase. So many of our fields need water. Hey, we've got 22 subscribers now. This center lane soil compaction is killing us. Subsoil alert. Effortlessly slice through dense soil layers during tillage, designed to break up heavy soil compaction and create optimal bed conditions for planting. Reset soil compaction to 130%. I think this is the one we need. And we can just run it down the middle here. First, we should harvest everything, though. Thin the plow. than the tillage. Much better. 130% is way better than what we were rocking. It was slowing down the creation in that particular section. And now we're out of sunflowers for our subscription box. Do a run of corn. Try to get a little ahead. pH 6.3. Corn, though, is usually pretty... Oh. It is pretty flexible, but we are just outside the realm. Let's collect this corn. I guess we gotta plow it first. Okay. Maximum storage reach. Our green isn't great, huh? Both of these are still struggling. It looks like we have both of these inputs. I don't know why you're saying why you're sitting on red. Unless you're telling me you need a place to store it. Let's check our storage for compost. 128. So it's not that. But I'll put a storage spot in for it. And then we'll just increase our composting efforts. Takes 18 steps, so it might take a while. Oh, we're pushing over an hour here, so we should probably call it. Yeah, I'm liking this order way out here. 300 grand. We've got some money though. It's possible I should blow it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plow these 3. So then we could plant carrots times 4. And then radishes times 2. And then the reds, we'll just plant you with all the space that we have left. We ran out of carrot seeds. That's an embarrassment. Man, those radishes grew before even the whole row was planted. We must have hit some super optimal soil somewhere. Lots of room for radishes. Let's see if we can get this carrot order done. Look at all those carrots. Well, we better make sure we have storage for this. Oh, do we have enough? Oh, we might have enough if I hand pull these. We're 50 carats short. Boo. Radish surplus. Or storage full. That's 2 silos of radishes ready to go. All right, well, that order failed on us, but that's okay. We missed an order. We're not done for yet. We are totally full on radishes. I'm gonna plant these, then we're gonna call it. Oh. Probably need to plow before I plant. Maybe some tomatoes will follow up. Of course, now all of our carrots are coming in. Oh, we've got some soil compaction issues we're going to have to deal with. 7,000 carrot in a single order. Whoa, we're running out of money. All that and it's still not enough carrots. I meant that for it to be a harvest. Okay, 600 grand and a giant carrot order. Let's call it there. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.